There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV.
Yo, what's good? There's ROCKSTEADY at King of the Pit TV signing in. I've just listened to Make Believe by Weezer. At this point in time, we should have all of the song reactions, commentaries, whatever you want to call it, uploaded onto this channel. So if you want to see song by song what I thought, check it out. Firstly, I want to thank Mo, who has recommended this. Mohammed, his full name is, respectfully. I want to say thank you very much in regards to the request. He's requested me do a lot of Weezer via the Patreon, and man, I'll tell you what, it's not a problem. It's really not a problem. This was a good record. This was a good record. I think that Weezer have got a lot of ups and downs through the albums from what I've experienced as of so far. But I think they were in great form on this record. The comments always regarding, a lot of people say this and that and the third. It feels like there's always some sort of controversy with every Weezer record aside from the Blue album. That's what I've come across. A lot of conflicting opinions. I think it just depends on what songs you like and what you don't. What song correlates to you, what chorus correlates to you. Because the band does kind of write pop formulaic songs, and they can do it really well. But I think they had a fantastic run of songs on this record. There was a great emotional depth to a lot of it, a lot of heartbreak on this record. I personally like Beverly Hills a lot. I think it's got the Wonderwall effect as far as people just like believing it's overplayed, and due to that not being a fan of it. I think it's brilliant. I think it's an absolutely fantastic song. I think it's a really well written song. And you can't do no wrong with that personally. The second song, which was the other music video, or at least one of the 3 music videos, that was a really good tune. I enjoyed that a lot. There wasn't really any true lowlights of the record. It was very coherent. It flowed well. It feels like there was a bit more substance, a bit more content on this record than what we've had in the past. 12 tracks. We're averaging at around 4 minutes a track, I would say. So there was plenty of material on here. It was nothing surprising as far as the instrumental element of things. It was Weezer doing Weezer. Some quite tasty guitar work as far as lead guitars are concerned. The drums never came to mind. The bass guitar never came to mind. I mean, they do their bit. They don't go out of their way to stand out as far as the music's concerned. It's all about the vocal melody, and then, you'll have a lead guitar pop in and fill the gap when needs be. That seems to be the key. I think this was better than the record that came beforehand. Arguably, I enjoyed this more than the Green record. Pinkerton has a lot of character, but this was a better first listen than Pinkerton. Okay, I've listened to Pinkerton a few times now to sort of grasp my opinion on it and see what people were feeling about that. And considering I've listened to it a few times now, I correlate with it a little more than what I initially did. But my first listen to it wasn't to the same degree as enjoyment as what I experienced with this one. It's not as good as the Blue record, did it? The Blue record's a really good record. But this, I really like this one. I really like this record. I'm not going to give it a rating purely as I can't memorize and remember what ratings I gave the last records, and I don't want to, get lost in going against what I've just said there. But I think this was a really good record, and I'm just going to quite simply leave it at that. Well, one passing comment is I made it during one of the songs. There's a reoccurring theme of Rivers, if he's the main songwriter, sort of coming across and writing to such an honest degree that he comes across as a little bit toxic as far as his communication and relationships concerned. And although, he's sort of breaking a songwriting rule, because you don't really, you're not going to sell more records by coming across as a horrible person. He makes it work, and it's to be respected, because no man is perfect. And for him to expose himself in such a vulnerable way as to where he can, create work with the downsides aside the upsides, that's to be credited. I think that's a really good thing, because the best thing about art is that it should be honest. The best art is always honest, alright? That's my personal opinion. The more I continue listening to music, the more I'm involved in music, the more I see visual art, performance art, and anything in between, you come to realise that honesty is honesty is the soul of the art. It creates the connection between people, and that's why I have to give the lyrical content a little bit of credit on this record. And with that being said, I'm signing out, people. So shout out to Mo. Respect.